I want us to start off with understanding how we think. Thinking involves interactions between pathways that carry information from one part of your brain to another. Simply put, there are triggers that set off a chain reaction in your brain, making you think in certain ways. Today, I'll teach you how to harness these triggers to think in English. Here is how it works. Think about when you are walking through a park. You notice different signs, colors, and objects. For example, when you see the color blue, it might trigger a feeling of calmness, reminding you of the sea or ocean. The color yellow could remind you of the sun and make you feel cheerful and happy. Research shows that triggers are powerful tools. Technology companies use colors like blue because they evoke feelings of trust and reliability. If you've noticed how Facebook and Twitter both use blue, that's to make you feel comfortable and engaged. Now, let's use this same idea for thinking in English. Let us look at some practical application. Time to put this into practice. Look at the next few images that I'm about to show you and think of the English word that matches them. Here's the first image. What's the English word of this? It's called a tree. What about this one? This is a car. What comes to mind when you see this? It's called a house.
Easy, right? These images are triggers to help you think in English naturally and automatically. Think about it. When you see a tree, your brain shouldn't have to go through a process of translating from your native language to English. Instead, you want the English word tree to pop into your mind. That's the goal.
The secret to thinking in English lies in studying with triggers. But this goes beyond just simple word triggers. We also need to look at situational and emotional triggers. Picture yourself in a restaurant. The waiter or waitress approaches you and you need to order. What do you say? Visualizing this scenario helps your brain prepare the language you'll use in real life. For instance, you might say, "Can I have the menu, please?"
What else could you say? You could say, "I'd like a table for two, please." You could say this if you're just arriving at the restaurant. You could also say, "Can I see the drinks menu?" if you want to check out the beverages. You could ask, "What do you recommend?" This is a great way to ask for suggestions.
Let's move on to emotional triggers. In this image, we can see someone who is extremely joyful. How would you describe how this person feels? You could say,
She feels ecstatic.
the word ecstatic means feeling very, very happy.
So, the goal of using emotional triggers is to connect new words with real emotions. Instead of just memorizing a list of words, connect them with emotional experiences or situations that make you feel something. For example, when you learn the word ecstatic, don't just think of the definition of the feeling of happiness. Picture a moment when you were extremely happy, like when you passed an exam or got great news. By reliving those emotional moments in your mind, you'll make the word more meaningful and easier to remember. Let's say you feel unsure about what to say. Let's say you don't even have the vocabulary to use at your leisure. There are simple ways to build your confidence and learn the right words before you need them. Whether you are trying to improve your English for the workplace, or if you are trying to improve your English for social communication, or if maybe you are practicing for an exam. This technique can be used to help you prepare for any situation. Here are a few tips to help you. Start with key phrases. Learn the most common and useful key phrases that are likely to come up. Create flashcards with related words like menu, table, starter, and bill. You can also label objects at home with their English names to help you remember them. For example, put a sticky note on your dining table that says table. Watch real life scenarios. You can watch videos or listen to conversations on YouTube or online.
Let's incorporate these triggers in your daily routine. Start a journal and write in English every day. Describe activities like I'm eating breakfast, I'm going to work. Practicing full sentences helps you build this habit. One word, one phrase, and one sentence at a time. If you found this lesson helpful, you know what to do. Subscribe, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next upload. Bye for now.